Hey, Lioness. I am Lisa E., your resilience coach. I'm here to help you overcome life setbacks so those challenges don't hold you back. I have a question for you. Are you busy or are you effective? It's an honest question because there's a difference. Busyness looks good on the outside. Your calendar is full, you're moving nonstop, and you feel productive. But are you actually getting anything done? Or are you just tired? Let me tell you something. The enemy doesn't need to destroy your plans. He just needs to distract you. He'll keep you chasing everything except the things that matter. You end up running in circles, doing a lot, but accomplishing little. You look busy, but inside you're drained because none of it feels meaningful. Here's the truth. Not everything deserves your attention. Think about think about that for a second. Just because something is urgent, it doesn't mean it's important. Stephen Covey explains that in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. And just because you can do it doesn't mean you should. God didn't create you to carry everything. He designed you to focus on what he's equipped you to handle. He knows exactly what he's placed in you to thrive. Let me just share a story with you. I was at a restaurant and the waiter came out carrying this massive tray stacked with glasses. I mean, it was loaded. At first, they looked like they had it under control. But then things started wobbling. One glass slid, then another, and before you knew it, the tray tilted and everything came crashing down. Water was everywhere, glass shattered. I remember sitting there thinking, wow, that's what life feels like sometimes when you're carrying too much. You're trying to balance work, family, commitments, and everything in between. And at first, you think you got it, but then things start slipping. And before you know it, you're overwhelmed, you're exhausted, and everything feels like it's falling apart. Now, when the next waiter came out, they had a smaller tray, just a few glasses. They were able to confidently place every glass on the table, safe and sound. No shatters, no water spills. And that's the power of focus. When you only carry what you need, when you handle just what you're meant to handle, everything feels lighter. You move with ease and nothing gets left broken. So think about your own life right now. Are you trying to carry too much? Is it time to let some things go? Because trust me, Lioness, not everything belongs on your tray. So here's what I want you to do. Identify what matters most to you. What truly needs your attention and your energy right now? Is it your health, your family, your spiritual growth? Write those things down. And then I want you to evaluate your daily schedule. We all get 168 hours a week, Lioness. That's it. So take a good look at how you're investing your hours. Evaluate your daily schedule. And out of those 168 hours, are you doing the things to move you closer to what truly matters, or is it just noise? Be real with yourself because every hour spent on distractions is an hour you don't get back. And the next thing I want you to do is to start setting boundaries. Saying no, it's not easy. I know, but saying no to something that doesn't align, you're making room for what does. It's not rejection, it's redirection. So let me just remind you, woman of valor, you don't have to do it all. That's not your role. Your role is to show up for what matters. Your family needs you present, not preoccupied. Your purpose requires clarity and not a bunch of chaos. And your peace depends on your ability to let go of what doesn't belong. Take a moment and ask yourself, what's one thing I can let go of today? What's one task, one expectation, or one obligation that doesn't truly align with where you're going? Write it down, pray over it, and release it. Trust me, that one step will feel like freedom. Now, let's go a little bit deeper because busyness isn't just about your schedule, it's also a mindset. Sometimes we stay busy because we're avoiding something. Maybe it's the fear of failure or the fear of success, or maybe it's just easier to stay in motion than to face what's really going on. Look, I get it, but avoiding the hard stuff doesn't make it go away. It just makes it louder, it's amplified. So let's commit to slowing down, facing things head on. If there's something that you've been putting off, whether it's starting that new project, having that conversation, or even just taking a break, now is the time to do it. Stop running on autopilot and start living with intention. You've got this, lioness. You were created to be effective, not just busy. And when you simplify your focus, you'll see how much lighter life feels. You'll stop chasing things that don't matter and start walking confidently towards what does. So I'm going to ask you again, are you busy or are you effective? It's okay if the answer isn't what you hope. The good news is you can start fresh right now. Take control of your time, simplify your focus, and trust that God will guide you towards what truly matters. And stop running in circles and start moving forward. Let's go. Until next time, lioness.